Sir Charles Andersen of Lea Hall served as a Justice of the Peace for nearly 60 years. For half a century he presided over the quarter sessions. He was embedded in the structures of the river town, its governance, its expectations, its sense of continuity. He was not an outsider looking in, but part of the system itself, and yet, due to his insatiable appetite for a greater understanding of the past, he travelled widely. In 1829 and 1852, he toured the Nordic countries. The journal he kept from his later travel is not ambitious in the way we might now expect. It does not attempt to summarise or conclude. It does not seek to impose an overarching meaning upon what it records. Instead, his notes record the direction of the wind and the weather, the behaviour of vessels and the arrangements of objects within rooms, and how they gathered and catalogued. In other words, it accumulates. There is a discipline in this, a belief perhaps that meaning lies not in abstraction but in attention to detail, that the world, if carefully observed, will reveal itself in ways that do not require interpretation beyond what already is present. He records what he sees with precision, but what he sees does not yet arrange itself into a pattern. In my study, I have earlier images of him, copies of oil paintings of both him and his wife in their younger years. Comparing the two sets of images is like seeing the effects of a time machine. The differing images do not tell the hidden story of what happened in between, one of travel and adventure, great social change and deep personal loss. They remain silent, but it is clear time had already begun its work. In Denmark, he enters museums and studies collections. He admires not only the objects themselves, but the way in which they are ordered. Antiquities divided into ages, each place within a structure that makes the past legible. The visitor is guided gently through time. Meaning is assigned through arrangement. It is an act of confidence that the past can be gathered, that it can be held, and yet the further he travels, the more something else begins to emerge. Not through declaration, but through repetition. Place names, movement, connections between one location and another. Copenhagen, Roskilde, Lübeck and Hamburg, a sequence that he moves through. The route he follows is not incidental, it is structured, a line of movement that connects inland waters to the open sea and from there to other routes beyond. A corridor where goods pass, people move, languages, customs and names travel, all settling and reshaping the places through which they pass. It is in effect another perspective on the corridor, and once seen, it becomes difficult to unsee. For this is the same structure that lies beneath the river he left back home. The Trent does not exist in isolation. It is part of a wider system, a line of movement that connects inland England to the North Sea, and from there outward into the same northern world through which Sir Charles travelled. The difference is only one of perspective.